most experienced women on the team, Judith Arm. Collecting a silver medal 1 week ago in the women's road race at the Australian Championships, one of the local favourites from South Australia, Tiffany Cromwell. Australia's leading female mountain biker. Something is happening in Tasmania that is very productive for Rowena Fry. On Tuesday, it was a convincing win in the women's individual time trial. The current Australian time trial champion, Shara Gillow. It's not an all-Australian team. There are a few internationals. From Holland, it is Louise Groenewijk. There's a second German on the team as well. I'd like to introduce Claudia Hausler. And the woman that got Green Edge off to the perfect start at the Jaco Bay Cycling Classic as she took out the women's title was Melissa Hoskins. Former junior world champion against the clock in the individual pursuit and a winner of one of the stages at the New South Wales Grand Prix from the ACT, Jessie McLean. The Australian Championship started last Thursday. It got off to a perfect start in the criterium when South Australia's Alexis Rhodes won the title for the 4th time. Alexis Rhodes. And the newly crowned Australian champion, I think it was one of the most popular wins of the weekend, Amanda Spratt. The man in charge, calling the shots himself, a former Australian criterium champion, David McPartland. Can I just fit on, David? We'll start with you. Challenging task managing the women's team, but you've set the bar pretty high.
Yeah, challenging task, but very rewarding, Matt. We started off the year with the Bay Drifts, and yeah, I think I built up a very competitive start. So let's hope that continues on.
And Amanda, it was a perfect start for you on Saturday. What a win it was for you, but a win for the team as well.
Yeah, absolutely. A great way to start the year, being a national champion, and of course Alexis took the criterium and then Shara the time trial, so it was a perfect start of the nationals for us, and certainly a team win as well. I think the number of us could have taken the win. So.
Put the pressure on the men?
I think so, yeah. No, but they came out fighting for the road race and took that title, so that was great to see as well.
You must have been impressed with the response that you had, because a lot of people that I spoke to said, if I couldn't win, I would have been happy for Amanda to win.
Yeah, it's lovely to hear that sort of thing. I know, yeah, I was out of the sport for a little bit with a few niggles, but yeah, to have the support of the people, and yeah, that was great to hear.
Alexis, we'll have a quick word with you as you got off to the perfect start of the Australian Championships, but you were the last rider signed up for the Green Edge team.
Yeah, sort of a late addition to the team, but yeah, really glad to be here.
And you're telling us this is your last year?
Yeah, everyone seems to be making a big deal out of it, but yeah, I mean, I guess I'm 27 now and I've been doing it for a long time, so yeah, I mean, great way to sort of finish the career with such a fantastic team and an Aussie team. So.
It's a big deal because Australians want you to keep racing.
Oh, I don't know about that. Brady has a different story.
I might pass the microphone over to the world champion as well, Judith Arndt, who's been a world champion on the road, on the track, and in the individual time trial. Silver medalist from the Olympic Games as well. Judith, you're one of the experienced members of the team. A chance for you to teach the young rising stars of Australian cycling.
I don't think I have to teach them much because they are winning already, so maybe they can teach me. Well, I'm very happy that I can be part of a new project. An Australian project is one of my favorite countries, and I think Australia has a big history in women's cycling with 2 Olympic champions on the road, and you have a lot of good riders. So.
Do you maybe get a new burst of enthusiasm then from some of the younger riders on the team?
Yeah, really. I think, I mean, my career is like over 20 years now, and you get a little bit blind and a little bit lazy maybe, and they bring a lot of energy, and this is also how I imagine us to race, like with a lot of fire, and yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
You haven't started racing as yet, you've only just arrived in Australia, but does this team feel different to some of the other teams you've ridden for?
Well, really, I mean, I'm very jet lagged, so.
She arrived last night.
Yeah, I have just come from Beijing, and I have done a track race, which was not very good. So, yeah, but I'm looking forward to a nice training camp now and to the first race in Qatar.
Any questions for the